All right. What's up, gang? Um, Let me turn the volume of this down just a little bit so it don't interfere. All right. So my last video I posted that I was concerned Dana White might be having some health issues, and I got more views and comments on that than I think any video I've ever made. I don't know how I don't know how, but that's awesome. But it seems the overwhelming response is, Justin, you goddamn idiot. Where you been? You've been living under a rock. Dana White's working with Gary Brecka. And he's in outstanding shape. Where you been, you dumbass? That's kind of been the response I got. Now, that was kind of like a West Virginia accent. Most of these guys, I think, are from the UK. I don't know how that happened, but all right. So just to prove, we're sitting here looking at the video of Gary. Matter of fact, we're gonna up this just a little bit. Let me show y'all something. So, the video put out by the UFC itself, and hold on, let me back up. I want to go over to these settings so I can see the date. Oh wait, click the wrong thing. I gotta click this right here so I can see the date. So it was uploaded by December 11th, 2022 to the actual UFC channel. And I wanted this here at the beginning. We get a clear shot. You can see what Dana looks like. So this is a year ago. Or this is about 18 months ago. There's your boy in there, Gary Brecka. All right. So for everyone saying I haven't heard of this, I had heard of where he was working with this guy. I didn't look into this specific guy a lot. Couple of things going through my head. One, if you watch this particular video I have pulled up on YouTube, which is titled Dana White Reveals How 10 Times Health System Changed His Life. They are declaring from the beginning how much they have changed and improved his life, and they go over his blood work and they triglycerides and all these other things of how much they've improved. This was 18 months ago, so why is his body still changing? Now, some of y'all would be like, oh yeah, this is getting better, this is getting better. The numbers he's given, he's already changed everything. And you can look at how he right now. He doesn't look that bad. He looks like he had lost some weight in this one. He's looking frail now. I'm not going to back away from what I'm seeing in somebody. Now, if we were to look at things like something I'm arguing here is 18 months ago, Dana looks all right. It looks like he's lost some weight. And for whatever reason, he decides to put out a very defensive video. I'll address that in a minute. And then he's continuing to do the same things for another 18 months, and his body is showing more change. Do you understand that? Something popular that happened in the dieting community, and I guess it's still going on, is keto. So in the first little bit of keto, people lose weight. You know what happens if they try to live their life on keto? They're going to get sick and die. Your body can't function on it. It's not sustainable. It's not something good for you in the long term. Why do you think these fads come and go? They don't actually work out in the long term. That could be exactly what's happening with this. I don't know. But it seems really, really odd to me that this video is put out in defense. I didn't know Dana felt defensive about whatever is going on. And this video was made 18 months ago that I'm watching. And the whole video is presented like defending Dana on not getting scammed. I guess people were reaching out saying Gary Brecka is scamming it. I don't know. Probably not a whole lot. It could also be like a sponsorship thing. But does it not seem odd that we're going to go put out a bunch of information in the sake of an argument? And it immediately reminded me of when Hunter Campbell and the guy who caught Lance Armstrong got together, came out with a stack of papers because the UFC was separating from USADA, and they went on this fucking barrage of like naming all these things wrong with USADA when the UFC is the ones who created them. Like this is really awkward to watch this. It's not like I want Dana's health to be bad or anything, but I don't know. This whole situation doesn't make sense. I had heard of Gary Brecka, and I had heard Dana was on some program or some health program. I didn't know the details of it, which y'all pointed out in the comments, which led me to looking at stuff today. And I appreciate y'all doing that. If everything was all good 18 months ago, I'm kind of just recapping now. If everything was all good 18 months ago when Dana in the UFC put out the video that I am watching, why is he then adding on a 3-day fast? Because I know it was in this year. It was in the spring of this year. I was listening to Dana talking about going on a 3-day fast. Why is he adding more on now? Like, why is he continuing to do more for this program if he already achieved the levels he wanted to achieve, which is what they are stating in this video from 18 months ago? Now, if you're going to tell me, oh man, it zoomed out. Hopefully, if you're going to try to tell me this guy, dang it, that the Dana White from this video 18 months ago and the Dana White we saw this past weekend look as healthy, you're freaking high. You are freaking high. He is in his face. He's freaking having the, I know people are going to make fun of me, but like the freckles and moles in the skin chain, it is astronomically moving faster now than it was 18 months ago. And I understand old age and everything, but that also happens when you're not getting the right nutrients and you're not getting the right things in your body for your body to rebuild everything correctly. Thanks for all the comments. Thanks for watching and everything wherever y'all are. I know some of y'all eating baked beans for breakfast.